Probably the best way to explain the enhancement I made to the input tab, DVD input tab, is to demonstrate it. It's two different things. It's a checkbox called sticky, which allows the title to be sticky as well as all the other controls, and a record count that shows the current record count of DVDs. And the sticky checkbox essentially says don't erase what's in the title. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm keeping track of individual DVDs, largely because I have missing DVDs, unfortunately. And I essentially say series 05 for the 5th series and D06 for the 6th disc. And the trouble with doing this is it works great, but nothing happens. It appears when I press the Save DVD button. So before I got a feedback because this got cleared out that the record was saved, but now I can't tell the record was saved or not. It drives me crazy. So I added the record count, which goes up every time I save a record. It actually does a count of the database. So if I press slightly off, if I press Save DVD, you can see the record count went up, or you sort of saw the bottom of it anyhow. And then when I do the next DVD, which I do them backwards, so this one's going to be S5 D5, I just have to change one number because it's sticky. So I press Save DVD again, try and get that in, and you see it's gone up to 179, so that gives me feedback that it was saved. If we double click on the sticky checkbox, we see basically all it's doing is setting a global variable called fsticky to true if it's checked and to false if it's unchecked. And if we double click on the Save DVD button, we basically are looking at this global variable fsticky, which is a boolean, of course. And if it's not true, we clear the title and set the focus to the title. If it is true, that means we're putting in each title individually. We're not editing one that barely changes. So we do clear that and refocus on it to enter an entirely new value. And the other change is we call get record count, which is a function I just wrote in order to enhance this so I can get feedback that I saved a record. So if we right click on that and go to definition, basically that has a SQL string that says select count asterisk from DVDs, which is our main input database, and then it executes that as a command, or creates a command object with that SQL and our shared connection. And then we get the count by doing command MySql command dot execute scalar, which returns one value, which is all we need. There's only one value returned from this SQL, and it converts it to int32 and puts it in a local variable called count. And then it sets our text box equal to that count, converted back to a string. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot, and I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe.